Hello, hello. Welcome back for another episode of Project Zomboid Zero to Hero Run. So, I think where we last left off, we were getting to the halfway mark for the day 8. Still in the middle of trying to move stuff from starting base to the school. The school pretty cleared out, area in between pretty cleared out. So, I'm fairly happy with how things have been going with that. So, we're already loaded up. We need something to eat first. So, let's see here. What's we got? Bell peppers, Brussels sprouts, cabbage, lard, cool milk, mutton chop. We'll take that. We'll put you down for cooking tomorrow. Anything special you make with you? No. Okay. Into the oven. Turn on. Poo. Just remembered, all of my skill books are over there, so I can't even read something to pass the time. Let's see, maybe something here, possibly. I didn't read this one. You'll find me here, I love you. Maybe before you turn, there's something here to help. We'll be back together somehow. Wish to God you'd never been stationed here. Oh, wow. So, medical center right there. Weapons stuff here. This is a place to stop. That's it though. That's probably Survivor House up over there then. Make sure to put that back, because most likely... Yep. I always find it sort of cool finding these things. Maybe there are 2 of them? It's hard to tell. Yeah, there are 2. Dang it, I didn't mean to cook 2. Oh well. Still got a bit before that finishes. Anything else? What's this? How are we doing? So our health is a-okay. Oh yeah, I forgot the blunt one went up here not too long ago. Would like maintenance to go up more. Okay. Don't know if that gave me anything. Don't think it did. Library. I sort of like that it has that. Okay. I just don't like the idea of cooking food. I don't like wasting stuff. Grab 1. Grab 2. Turn off. I also sort of wish, like, they put in these numbers of -39 hunger and stuff, but they don't have anywhere you can look specifically to see, like, okay, I have this much hunger right now. Here. Flask is doing okay, but it doesn't hurt to fill it up. God, I hate that sound. If you ever grew up having to deal with well water, yeah. So yeah, the exercise fatigue is pretty far away, pretty gone at the moment, so that is going well. Burpees is slowly getting up to a good regularity. But I know working fitness and strength to max is probably going to be the most painful part of doing the whole run. But it be what it be, eh? That bucket of water is going to stay there for a while because those things are damn heavy. Looks like no new broken windows. Double check. Yeah, no new broken windows there. So that is good. Cafeteria door is still up, so that means nothing broken in that way. Wondering what the hell that scuff is there. It doesn't look like the window's broken. Up to 80, so that's decent. Particularly since like we're already trying to make sure we don't go too deep into the underweight. So one of the first things I know I'd like to do after getting the school secure here is to get some bags of dirt up to the rooftop. That will help with ensuring we can start growing food. Big thing is having enough garbage food essentially until then to get us by until that food starts actually growing. I want to try staggering some of the plants so that essentially down the road it's like, yeah, some of them will start growing slow during certain times of the year, but we'll be able to harvest some food each day then, hopefully. I think the biggest thing would be if we can get through our first winter. If we get through our first winter, like if I keep going with this after this 0 to hero run, yeah, it'd be a pretty darn long run for it. 0 to hero itself is going, once that's done, might even carry on to make it into a reclaiming the whole map for humanity. Alright, so we don't have a whole lot left here. Make sure it's the right thing. Take all. Pick you up. Yeah, of course I gave us overweight because went into that right off the bat. Sorry. So this will give us a second storage unit thing to use while we're there. What to take next? That's another big question. First aid kits. Matchbook that's randomly on the ground, it seems. Grab that. Probably start grabbing some of the books here. Wait, what are we at? 6, 8, so that, and these two maps shouldn't be too much. Yeah, just a little bit over. Yeah, these ones are probably going to be a little bit boring for while I'm migrating and stuff, but then we'll start getting into working on more of the skills and stuff, and then trying to get the base actually set. So I know for some of the videos I've seen, like the 0 to hero stuff, like they went in with a bit of a plan. I'm sort of kind of just winging it. The biggest thing for me is getting strength and fitness up for carrying stuff around and meeting what a normal custom character would be at for 5/5 for strength and fitness. And that's whenever I have less to worry about with some of my things here, like puny, where that goes away once I hit 5 strength. So yeah, like you take some of these negatives, and then essentially they become something that you can get rid of that end up having an ability to, like, oh, there's one near the front door there. Luckily, I think I'm pretty darn far away to not have to worry about them even trying to break in. Alright, so first things first, we are going to set down the box. So we'll put it right next to it. Okay, We'll wait until it seems to hit peckish, so we're not going too much overweight. So in here, well, we still got space in here that we can put stuff. And we'll have to like take time whenever we get everything moved over to attempt to go for organizing things. And like one thing I sort of hate about some of the videos out there for Zomboid stuff is it just seems like there's too many cuts for it to be like a genuine sort of run of whatever they're doing. I sort of like the long format where it's like, yeah, there's no BS here where, oh, so just happened to find one of the sledgehammer spawns on the road. As much as I wish it was that way, life doesn't always give you that ultra good luck whenever you're making content. So what can I say? I like knowing 100% is like, yes, this person definitely was lucky enough to find that spawn here because we watched the videos all the way up to them actually finding it. Not this like jump cut to this important happening and then this important happening. I have slight concerns whenever it comes down to my idea of doing a time lapse of this whole run for the 0 to hero. But that will be dealt with whenever we get to it. You know what I mean, guys? So we got more crap we can throw in here. And most of this stuff is pretty lightweight too, so let's try that. Okay, not the worst. Still a bit, but not the worst. And moving this stuff around also helps a little bit with strength. I don't know about fitness. But getting that strength up is a big deal. Because then we can carry more stuff without worrying as much about going overweight. Then a big thing with fitness is being able to like climb over this fence instead of having to go around it here constantly, because I don't feel like putting myself out of breath just trying to go around while going over a stupid fence whenever there's just go around right here. So we did have that one zombie near the front door, well, the north side door. But as long as it doesn't start wailing away on the door itself, I don't care. It can stay over there, do its own thing. we don't currently have any, well, we don't have any more TV shows that we have to worry about. It's just getting our survival stuff all together. There's like a lot of stuff down here I don't think I can even take apart until I get a welding torch set. Like some of these chairs I don't think can be undone without yeah, welding torch for those. So once it gets down to welding, I'll be able to rip a lot of these apart for items. Right, let's see which one of these can we get all. I want to try to get this as jam-packed full as possible. Okay. Second box. Drowsy. Yep. It is getting closer to that time for moving our stuff over. Okay. So we'll probably eat whenever we whenever we go back here. We'll get things sort of figured out about what we're going to bring over, do our exercise, and then sleep and continue the migration. I'm hoping this is only like 1 or 2 episodes that we end up having to use for doing this, because the sooner I can start actually getting this fortified with all these windows, the happier I will be. Yeah, it'll just be wood barricades for now, but yeah, eventually I'll have to work on welding, and I can try to do metal sheets on all the bottoms. Fishing will be a bit of the iffy one, mainly because I'd have to like cut up through town here to get to there, and any events that could potentially cause a group of zombies to migrate to here could be a problem. But I think we'll be fine in the long run. It's going to take us a while. Right, now that we're starting to get some more skills going, a little bit less paranoid about crap going south as much. Let's check in the bedroom, make sure this is empty first. We can take that apart. We're going to take like all this stuff apart in our beginner base just to get the extra XP out of it. This has all these, so transfer all that, pick that up. So this is pretty much set. Wash the weapon. I forget what the heck blood even does for well, stuff being bloody. I don't remember. It just doesn't seem like something that's like super duper important. Problem with these are 0.5 each. We'll try to take all. Yeah, that's a super heavy load there. Magazines. Don't get how the newspapers are that much too. Basically, I'm going to try to get it under 8. Alright, so put that away. Put the bat in here. Take off our fanny packs. Basically, just get all ready for dropping the bag and getting ready to exercise. Coat goes off to decrease how hot we get. Same for that. Sort of over the bow ties. No, bow tie, you're going on the ground. Sorry. Shin guard, probably two. Another heavy thing. The backpack's got a decent bit in it. And some of this weight will be mitigated from wherever I re-equipped stuff. Since having the things equipped, it actually takes less. Let's see if we got any watches we can rip apart in the meantime. Or any other electrical stuff. Flashlight. More electronic scrap. Nothing there. I did put something down to cook, right? Yeah, the salmon. Salmon. This will be for tomorrow. Dish towel can go in miscellaneous, actually. I don't know, I'm sort of happy that I'm actually getting to use most of the food that I've found so far, instead of it like sort of going bad. Actually, we'll look through here and see what we can research, any new stuff. Do that before 1800 here hits. Horn, can that be sharpened? No. Cheese grater, corkscrews, got a research I could do. Fork I could research, which probably just tells me how to make a fork. Yeah, forge corkscrew, so new recipes I can use for getting other things up. Frying pan. What the heck's the frying pan give? There's one for the griddle pan too. Yep, different types of forks. You can create a stir fry. Oh, I can do that with this too. Forge a frying pan. I guess that's just the same thing for the griddle pan then, okay. Tongs. Having several of those would be useful for stuff that runs out with the other tongs that I think I have for actually blacksmithing. Miscellaneous, what do you got here? They might be in there then, since I don't see them on here right now. Screwdriver, a bunch of electronics. The scissors are okay. Sort of tempted to take that apart. Without finding anything else new. Knitting needles would be useful if I get any sheep. So that and the line conditioner are both okay. File, empty cans can be used for reinforcing. Duct tape. Poor doggy. I will keep you. So I'm surprised that's fixed with duct tape. So there's those two. Bunch of food stops here. canned dog food, cereal, chickpeas. Yeah. I know I'm getting tired. Lots of pancake mix. This covered one is going to take a while to get back and forth. I know that much. First aid kit itself is okay. That's it. So we'll come over here and do our exercise. Burpees, 30 minutes. So 18:50. We'll be done with that. We'll eat something, then we'll get ready. I know.
Yeah, per one now. Yeah, we're gonna go to Sydney soon.
Yes.
Okay, so I don't want to stay for
Expedite this. We are getting high exertion. Come on, you can make it to 50. Getting that higher regularity is the big thing for me right now. Sort of down that we didn't find any barbells or dumbbells in the gymnasium. Okay, getting close to higher regularity though. I have this feeling either there or else going up to the U for getting up to 40 minutes. Then 40 minutes to 50 would probably be at the end of the Y here, and then probably around here is whenever I want to go to like 60. Oh, nope, didn't want extra one. But what are we sitting at now? Ah, darn it, still no fitness one. Well, I would have seen the level up if it did actually happen. Bah, I am dumb. We got that. We'll get our baggie here. Where? Then have you rest while I organize everything. Fanny pack 1 front, fanny pack 2 back. Put things on in order. Put that on. Put that on. Wear that on the back. That takes our weight down even more. Shin guard. Left. That's another thing I don't get is like, why the heck doesn't the shin guard stuff like get cleaned up whenever you're outside in the rain, you know? It's like I know some of these puddles I could use for like doing minor cleaning, but why doesn't my stuff just naturally get a little bit less bloody while I'm out in the rainfall and stuff? I want to see what the heck this one is about. Oh, okay, so we already looked through that. Why it didn't save it is beyond me. Either way, so we got these. I think this is the only house that we didn't get. Came up here, hardware store, an office, and a clothing store, and this is a clothing store too, but this is a grocery store right here. That's a hotel, and if we keep going up this road, a little bit further is the river up here. But for now, we'll secure here because we've got that alleyway right here, because I think that's the laundromat. Got an alleyway right here that we can go up and access this area. Need to try to work our way up this way because if I remember right, up there is where our where's the map? That's a bar up there. Bookstores along Rivers, not Riverside, but Rock Ridge Road. Okay, so we're actually like right along this strip right here, or else it's the one after, is where the bookstore is, with the pharmacy, jewelry store, and bakery. Oh no. So this should be the bookstore right here then. So I was incorrect. And then at the corner here is a clothing store and a coffee shop. This is just a restaurant, and then next to it is a furniture store right here. So if we can get up here, we might be able to find some of the books we need. But for now, we know we have a good bit of stuff loaded up. We'll get ready to go sleepy sleeps. And again, thank you everybody for joining me in this trek. We're going to continue with migrating over to the new base. Biggest pains are going to be lugging along those buckets there. But once we get everything cleared, start ripping down stuff in the house here. Get some carpentry stuff out of that. But yeah, that's the plan for now. Those that want to continue watching this Zero to Hero run with pretty much plans for a long term afterwards, please do subscribe and or follow or whatever you're on. And yeah, thank you again. Until next time, tacos and burritos. Bye.